Hello, my name is Angelica Chavez, and I'm a current student at Grayson College. Today, I would like to talk to you a little bit about Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood isn't what you think. I know a lot of people who hear the word Planned Parenthood and automatically think abortion. Statistically, Planned Parenthood is only 3% abortions. They provide so many other services that we don't know about, or that we don't even give the opportunity for them to provide services for us because we automatically think Planned Parenthood is bad, Planned Parenthood is negative. We shouldn't talk about Planned Parenthood. Nobody should be able to go into Planned Parenthood. Well, did you know that Planned Parenthood does STD testings? Did you know that they do cancer screenings? Also, did you know that they provide free birth control and free condoms to practice safe sex? A lot of people did. As a woman, I strongly believe in the reproduction of life. And I understand a lot of people think, well, why should we fund abortions? Period. I'm not saying that we should fund abortions. Abortions, to me, that's against my beliefs, but everybody has circumstances that we need to understand. Everybody has their reasons for the things that they do. So, let me tell you a little story as to why my feelings changed. About 2 years ago, my aunt found a lump in her chest. She went to the emergency room because it was causing her pain. When she went to the emergency room, they did all kinds of scans on her. They did CT scans, they did blood work, and the doctor came in and told her that it could be possibly be cancer, but that she needed to see a specialist to reassure the findings that they had found that night. She looked up some stuff on the internet and needed to have a mammogram done. When she did that, Planned Parenthood popped up. She went and she called Planned Parenthood, and she seen that they offered them services. When she went, no, they weren't able to do that for her. They weren't able to do the mammogram, but they were able to give her counseling. They were able to provide a referral for her to see a doctor, and they counseled her through the whole way. When she told me about these services, I immediately went onto the internet and started looking at Planned Parenthood and the things that they provided and the counseling that they gave. Us as her family, we were scared. We were horrified. I mean, that's something that you don't wish upon anybody. Her daughters were scared for her. She was nervous that she wouldn't be able to work anymore, but Planned Parenthood helped her. Just counseling her through everything that she would be going through, the steps and the procedures. And you don't think about this stuff, but Planned Parenthood isn't only a negative thing. A lot of things happen differently than we expect to in life. We cannot force somebody to carry a child that they were victimized into. And the reason I say it like that is because we have a lot of rape victims, and the rape victims sometimes get impregnated, and when they do, they have the options of aborting or carrying the child. The reason I say it like this is because we don't want to force somebody to be reminded of something that happened to them when they were the victim. And also, I know a lot of people think, oh, well, there's plenty of people out there in this world who would be willing to take in that child and raise it as their own. Yes, I understand that. But why should the woman be forced to carry a child for 9 months and then have to give the baby up? A lot of this hurts me because I see the struggles that people have for reproduction, and I understand that surrogacy is very expensive, but we cannot force people to do something that they are not willing to do. And Planned Parenthood helps you with all of this. Planned Parenthood guides you into talking to you about abortion. They talk to you about adoption, and they also try to persuade women to keep their child, whether they'll be a rape victim or not. Um, I spoke with Bree Berry at True Options Pregnancy Center in Sherman. She has given me permission to give out her information and anybody who needs help from her. She is located on Travis Street. She has been with Planned Parenthood for more than 5 years. And again, it's True Options Pregnancy Center. They are very open to having discussions with any and everyone who needs it. They provide STD testings, cancer screenings. They do offer abortions, but they are more pro-life than anything. They also give you help with birth control and condoms, so that we can practice safe sex and abortions won't have to happen. Um, I strongly believe that Planned Parenthood should be fully funded by the government, and if not, at least a little bit of help. I mean, we have to help ourselves. If we don't help ourselves, then who's going to help each other? If we can't help ourselves, we can't help others. And this is my reason as to why I believe that Planned Parenthood should be fully funded by the government. We need to get help anywhere that we can. And if we can't help Planned Parenthood by funding them, how will they be able to help us with STD screenings when we can't afford them? Cancer screenings when we can't afford them? Birth control when we're too scared to go and get it from a doctor, or too scared to help tell our parents that, we're sexually active, whether you're an adult or not an adult. That's something that you're not comfortable with telling your family. So privately, Planned Parenthood is there for you, and they're there for everyone in need. And this is why I believe you should consider Planned Parenthood. And if you don't understand this, Planned Parenthood has a hotline that you can access any time of the day, 24/7. They also have a website, plannedparenthood.org, and I believe that you would find some very interesting information on there. Also, a lot of people have their stories uploaded as to how Planned Parenthood helped them. And I believe that if you took the time to look at those videos and look at those stories and read them, you would have a change of heart. Thank you for your time.